Arlene España, one more time with you guys, and this time I'm joined by Kyle Farmer. And of course, last time we talked, you were a catcher. And that interview was so cool. You were with catching gear and all that, but now you're an infielder, so...
Playing strictly infield now. The Reds gave me an opportunity to play infield and catch at the same time, but now I'm just strictly infielder because we have Tyler Stevenson, who's a great catcher right now, and so sticking it shortstop as for right now.
So you make that transition from catching to shortstop, and not just an infielder, but a shortstop, which is a very demanding position. So how do you make that transition?
I've done it my whole life. I never caught before. I had to learn throughout the minor leagues, but shortstop feels home for me and kind of feels natural, and I have fun out there and just trying to have a good time.
And how does that happen? So you never caught before when you were drafted as a catcher. So how funny is that?
That's a good question. You'll have to ask some of the scouts around. I guess they saw my body type, my arm strength, and I'm not very fast, so maybe that correlated to catching. I'm not sure, but I'm very thankful to be here with the Reds and playing shortstop.
So mentally, how that changed for you? You're still in the middle of the field, just a little in the actual middle now, because you're from catching, and the catching position is so important, because the catchers are there, they give the signs, and they call the games. But the shortstop also are there, like, leading in the infield. So mentality-wise, how has that changed for you?
They're both leadership roles on the field. The catcher is working with the pitcher, but shortstop's working with the whole infield. And so you're not really worried about making scouting reports for hitters, but now you're focusing on the infield and taking care of your middle infield and the players around you.
Now, do you find yourself sometimes, as a shortstop, you get a better view of the plate? Mm-hmm. So when the catcher is like making calls and doing those things, do you find yourself like peeking and thinking to yourself, like, what is he doing?
Yeah, I mean, we have a good catcher right now who calls a great game. But, yeah, I play the game a little bit with the calling the signs and stuff and making pitches. I'm just trying to, learn from watching Tyler do it. And then I try and call my own game sometimes and see if I'm right.
And, of course, you have a unique view over there, and you have this insight because you know the pitcher so well. So does that help you as your positioning as a shortstop?
It does, yeah. Like tonight we have Ashcraft going. He hits a lot of ground balls, and so I'm going to look in at the signs and kind of cheat to where I think the hitters are going to hit. So, yeah, that helps me from the catching aspect to the infield is knowing where the ball is going to be hit. So it's a great correlation.
And, of course, I have to ask this team, you have a lot of young guys. You have some veterans as well. You're very young yourself, but now you're in the position where you're one of the, leaders. So how do you take that role?
Just learning, watching guys coming from the Dodgers. They had great leaders over there, and watching how they went about their business, and then watching how Joey goes about his business, and Mike Moustakas. So I'm just kind of watching those leaders and watching those veterans to see how they go as I transition from being a rookie to a veteran leadership role.
And you have Joey Battle there, and you have he's such an interesting baseball player. How is Joey in the clubhouse?
Joey's great. Joey's one of my good buddies on the team. He keeps things light, and he has a good time with it, and he's a Hall of Famer in my eyes, and it's really fun to be on his team. And
are you joining Joey in his new TikTok career? Are you going to be in a TikTok anytime soon with Joey?
I was in the opening day TikTok, and it was incredible. I don't have TikTok myself, but I heard it got a lot of views.
So how serious is he doing this? Because it's taking work. Like, he does an amazing job of bringing together.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a special talent with it. I don't really know how he does it, but he's killing it. He's doing a good job.
And, of course, to end the interview, I had to check in your Spanish. Has it gotten any better since the last time?
It has not. I'm not going to lie to you. It has not gotten any better. It might have gotten worse, actually.
Oh, wow. So you don't have Yacia anymore, so...
Yeah, Yacia Puig. No Puig here.
Okay, so you can say back to the fans in Spanish, no? I'll help you. You want me to help you?
Help me.
Okay, so
Amigos.
Sigan.
Viendo. A los Reds.
Y vamos Reds.
Y vamos Reds.
So there was an interview with Kyle Farmer.